Welcome to the Leadership Spark podcast, where we equip you to be the great leader your people deserve. This is Corey, and today we're going to talk about leadership GPA. Now, when I mention GPA, some of you may be breaking out in a cold sweat thinking that you left GPA way behind a long time ago, a lot of years ago, and you don't even want to think about GPA. I've been thinking a lot about GPA because my middle son is about to graduate high school, and so GPA, grade point average, is something that's very important right now. But I'm not talking about a leader's grade point average. I'm actually talking about an acronym, GPA, and I'm going to explain what that is. This comes from the Neuro Leadership Institute. I saw this a few days ago, and I thought this is just way too good for me not to share on the Leadership Spark podcast. But basically what the leadership GPA is it kind of whittles down three fundamental things that as leaders, we need to be able to build skills in. And as leaders, we need to cultivate within the teams that we lead. That me as a leader, I need a conviction to be great at these three things, the GP and the A. And I need to build an environment where the people on my team can also be great at the GP and A. So let me just tell you what the leadership GPA is. The G stands for growth mindset. The P stands for psychological safety. And the A stands for accountability. That if you as a leader, if I embrace a growth mindset, if I create a space that's psychologically safe for high performance, and if I create an environment of accountability where the standard is clear and people are held to the standard in a healthy way, and accountability is something that is vibrant, something that is common, something that is a norm on the team, then I am positioning myself as a leader and I'm positioning my team for the utmost success. So as a leader, you have to think about that. Are you committed to and are you creating an environment where a growth mindset is something that is celebrated? Or are you celebrating, even in an unintended way, a fixed mindset? A growth mindset just means that we believe that in all aspects of our lives, we can grow, we can be different, we can learn, and we can overcome whatever obstacles that are in our way. And so are you creating a culture to where a growth mindset is something that is celebrated? Are you creating a culture where people feel the P in the GPA, psychologically safe? Do people feel safe to bring their authentic self? Do people feel safe to challenge the status quo? Do people feel safe to where they feel like they've been seen and they are heard and they are valued for who they are? Are you creating an environment where people can feel that way? And if they do, they're willing to give you their discretionary energy and they're willing to perform at their highest level. And if that's happening across the board, then you have a chance to be really, really good as a team. And the last is accountability. Are people clear on what the standard is? Is that clear? Is it ambiguous? Do people know what the target is, what they're aiming at? Do they know what they're being held accountable for, how they're going to be measured? If not, close those gaps so that accountability can flourish. And if you have growth mindset, psychological safety, and accountability, then you're going to have a high GPA. You can leave those cold sweats behind, and you can create a team where everybody wins, and you can create a team that performs at its highest level. And so the go and do is this. Go see how good your GPA is. Do you have a high GPA, or is there work you need to do to be able to raise that leadership GPA so that you and your team can perform at its highest level?